4 fragrances to unbox for you guys today, one of which is Code EDP from Giorgio Armani, one of the new releases. You guys know how much I love Code, the original, the EDT. I wore that throughout college, so I'm excited to smell that one finally. And these other 3 are super rare, discontinued fragrances that I was able to pick up over the past couple months or so that I've been kind of away from the channel. Life kind of happened and fragrances took a way back seat. I've been going through quite a few things. I'll update you guys towards the end of the video for those who care to listen to it. But for those of you who are here for Code EDP, let's jump into that one first. All right, here it is. I picked this one up straight from Macy's here in Las Vegas. I just walked up, bought it retail. I didn't smell it or anything. I told them I don't want to smell it. I really want to open it and smell it on camera for you guys. So let's do that. Here is the box for you guys right here. You can see the Armani Code EDP here up front. We got all the information and stuff in the back, something at the bottom, and a logo here. Very faint at the top. I think that's hard to see. So here is the bottle. You can see the name down here, the champagne goldish cap up here, the little black textured band here. The bottom is where you'll find your batch code information and all that stuff. Now this looks like all the other Code bottles, so you guys already know what that looks like, I hope so. So let's just jump right into the smell. Moment of truth. Now, like I said, I love the original EDT and I still love it till today. I don't have that bottle with me anymore. I have the 2014 version, but I used to have the original. Don't have it anymore. Now I've read no notes for this whatsoever, but so far, it smells a lot like the original EDT, yeah, but with added sweetness. It's kind of like an in-between fragrance between the original Code EDT and something like Profumo. That added on sweetness just makes it lean a little bit more playful, a little bit more juvenile, I guess, in a way towards Profumo, but it still has a lot of that older, dark, kind of sensual, slightly bit powdery DNA of the Code EDT. And together right now in the opening here smells really good, really pleasant. I don't think anyone's gonna complain smelling something like this, to be honest with you. Now, I would say it doesn't have as strong of a first impression impact as the original did, or as the Profumo did, or even the Absolute did for me when I first smelled those 3 fragrances. This one smells good, but I wouldn't say it smells on par with the all-stars that are the other 3 that I just mentioned. I do like it so far, but I do feel that it's missing something here. Let's do a skin spray. I should have just done this at the beginning. I haven't done this in so long, I forgot how to do fragrance videos. On skin, it is significantly less sweet. Has a little bit more of a slight bit medicinal, slight bit metallic touch to this one. Still has the original Code DNA, but much more, again, just a slight bit medicinal, metallic. Do I like this? I think I preferred it off paper than I do off my skin right now in terms of just the opening. But I have heard that the dry down for this one is much better from a close friend. So we'll come back to this one. Let's open box number 2. Oh, this one was a fantastic find. I mean, all 3 of the ones that are coming up were fantastic find, and I have Ashton to thank for actually all 3 of them. He put me on all 3 of those, and I'm glad he did because these are super rare and they normally go for ridiculously inflated prices on eBay. We're talking $200+ for, I think, all 3 of these at some point. So this first one right here, Acqua Profumo Special Blend. Yes, the gold cap. I missed this one when it was first announced and released. It sold out so fast. I just kind of missed it. I also wasn't really into Acqua so much at the time. I mean, I liked the fragrance, but I wasn't crazy about it. I was thinking that I'll just pick this one up later. And then, of course, missed it. Oh, beautiful looking box. Look at that. I really love the gold. Beautiful bottle as well. Look at that. The gold, it just looks so good. This one is deeper, it's richer, it has a little bit more like roughness there, which I really like. A little bit more darkness, more roughness, slightly bit more sweetness. It's just awesome. It's just a deeper version of the original Profumo, if you want to call the Profumo the original. Oh, this is just so good. I'm glad I have a bottle of this one now. I'm not gonna go too much into it because this video is gonna be super long if I go into depth with all 4 fragrances, but just know that I majorly regret not picking this one up when it was first announced, when it was first on sale. People were buying it, wearing it, and I missed out on that for so long. I am so happy to finally own a bottle of this one for myself. Now, if you ask me, is it better than the original Profumo? I would say for my taste as a fragrance connoisseur, if you will, I've smelled thousands of fragrances. Yes, I think this is better. I do prefer this one over the Profumo, but for the average guys out there who want something more mass appealing, that would get more attention, fresher, I think Profumo is gonna be the way better choice for them, although this one is really not too far from Profumo. It's just, like I said again, deeper, rougher, darker, just a little bit more masculine than Profumo. But again, if you're into just pure compliments, you want the most amount of attention possible, a fresher DNA tends to work better, and thus Profumo would be the better choice for you guys. But for me, I love the darker stuff, man. I love the winter, the fall type fragrance, and this one I fancy more than the other. Coming back to code EDP for a second. Tremendously better. Already tremendously better. The metallicness, the medicinalness really goes away. It dies down really quickly. Now you get a little bit more of that sweetness I was talking about that I smelled on paper. You get a little bit more of that at the forefront now. I still stand by what I said, is that it feels like an in-between fragrance between the EDT, the code EDT, and Profumo / Absolute. Smells good, smells nice. I would still say doesn't blow me away. It really doesn't blow me away. At this point, I might still wear the original EDT, even though that one's been like reformulated, nerfed a little bit in the performance department. But I still might wear the EDT because the smell is a little bit more iconic to me. This one feels like a mix, like an odd cousin, if you will. It smells nice, just not as good as the original, and just not as flashy as like Profumo or Absolute in terms of the sweetness. So right now, not super impressive, but if it performs anything like the Profumo or the Absolute, I might consider it over the EDT, but that's yet to be seen, of course. Third box here. There it is. Man, oh man. Now this is very expensive on eBay. This ran upwards of $200+. I think even scraping the lower 300s at one point. This one is CH Men Grand Tour. Oh my God, I finally have one in my hand. I've smelled it before. One of my friends actually owns this one. He didn't like it from what I remembered. Yeah, but he still has that bottle because he knows how valuable and how expensive it is right now. But yeah, I finally have a bottle for myself. I don't remember liking it all that much, but it was just so affordable for a fragrance so rare. Me as a collector, I had to buy it. I had to buy a bottle for myself because I'm never gonna see it at that price, probably ever again. Here's the box, look at that. I really like the box for this. It looks like, you know, an old, kind of like a briefcase, treasure chest thing. Really cool looking. Look at that. That is sexy. Now, I do wish it did a full wraparound because from the back, it looks kind of like, you know, one of those Clone House looking bottles, or like a Yop Homme knockoff, Yop Homme Ice knockoff, you know, something like that. It just looks cheap from the back, all right? I wish they did a full wraparound. That would be better. But anyway, it looks cool from the front though. CH, the blue stripe line going down here, the almost kind of like a crocodile, alligator texture. Really cool here. You get the logo here, logo again at the top, information, size, ml stuff at the bottom. Oh, that's just nice. That's just nice. It's spicy, it's sweet, It's woody, but not at all in what you would think it is. Like when you hear those notes together, you think fall fragrance, you think winter fragrance, you think heavy, you think thick, you think rich, because the spices, there's cinnamon in here, there's woods, there's also a little bit of smokiness in here as well. You would think it comes across very fall and wintry, but no, it comes across like an office scent. It has a clean overtone over all of those things I just described, and it smells really nice. Yeah, the spice, not too strong. The woodiness is just at the backbone. You get just that hint of it. The smokiness just add a layer, just like a little mist of smoke. It smells nice. No one is gonna dislike this one off of you. I guarantee you that. Actually, if you're looking for a very unique fragrance to wear to the office, this one's a really, really nice one. Yeah, because it has a clean vibe that fits the office mood, but it has the uniqueness of the spices and all these other notes that are not normally found prominently in office type clean fragrances. Most office fragrances, you're gonna find maybe vetiver, find something very clean, maybe aquatic, citrus, stuff like that. This one takes the fall and winter type DNA, made it a clean suit and tie, dress up, or you can even actually dress down in this. But yeah, it takes all those DNA, made it into an office scent. Smells nice. Does it blow me away? Really doesn't blow me away, but does it smell nice? Does it smell somewhat unique? I would say, yeah, absolutely, 100%. Now, would I recommend picking this one up at inflated price on eBay? Absolutely not. If you find a good deal for it, I would say under $70, pick it up. If you're a collector, maybe go for $100, but any more than that, you're really, really reaching and overpaying for Grand Tour. I mean, it's not really that phenomenal of a fragrance. It's just really nice, and it has somewhat of a unique appeal to it. But like a lot of CH Men flankers, it kind of falls short of the original CH Men and CH Men Privé, still in my personal opinion. But yeah, nice fragrance. I'm glad I have it. I'm glad I picked it up, but again, really doesn't blow me away. I'm just glad I have it. Last box. Oh man, look at that. Ultrared by Paco Rabanne. Now, this was not on my radar at all. I mean, did I know this fragrance even existed? To be honest, I really didn't. I knew there was ultraviolet. That's the extent that I know about this line. I'm sure I came across a picture of it every now and then, but it just kind of slipped past me. It never caught my eye, never caught my interest until Ashton messaged me saying that, hey, Ultrared, this fragrance is on FragranceNet, and it's a super rare fragrance apparently, and that I should pick it up. And here I am with a bottle of Ultrared. One thing I will say, the box is absolutely gorgeous. For a cardboard box, this is just sexy. Simple, sexy, love it. Leave in a comment section below, do you guys keep boxes? I keep some boxes that I like, not all of them. I keep mainly niche boxes, but do you guys keep boxes? And do you keep all of them, or which one do you keep? Look at that. Isn't that pretty? That is so pretty, and so at the same time slightly bit tacky. I don't know how I feel about this one. It kind of looks like one of those stamping things, you know, you stamp. Now this is a sprayer, by the way, guys. That kind of just squirted all over the place. I didn't even have to pump that. It just sprayed on first spray. I can't get over how ridiculous the spray is. I've never had to hold a bottle like this and spray before. It kind of feels a little bit silly. Oh. This is my favorite out of all four of them. This is amazing. Where has this been all my life, and why in the world will they discontinue this one? It's sweet. It's super sweet, but at the same time, a little bit reined in. It has a little bit of that, like a slight bit gourmandish touch that cuts through the sweetness, but it's blended super well. So nice. It does have a little bit of similarity, I would say, to Ultra Cess by Mugler, but less scratchy, I guess, less piercing. There's not a lot of the citrus there that's inside UltraZest that makes UltraZest extra sparkly. There's none of that here. This one is way more focused on the sweetness, and I would say it smells fantastic. Oh, I can get addicted to this one. This is the type of fragrance that gets me excited about fragrances once again, because I'll be honest with you guys, I've been away from fragrances because there hasn't really been any new releases that really excites me, and I kind of just, it put me off fragrances for a while, but this guy right here, kind of sad that it's discontinued, but it's kind of re-sparking my love for fragrances once again. Ultrared, oh, so good. I'm speechless, nothing to say, man. This one, on FragranceNet, if it's still on there, pick it up. No other words I need to say about that. I'm not gonna spoil it. Try it out yourself. It is amazing. It's actually one of the best fragrances I've smelled in months, like legitimately months. All right, guys, I think this video ran very long. Let's come back to Code EDP one more time. Yeah, it's still very much the same to me, how I feel about it. That is, it's good. People will like this, but it doesn't blow me away still. I will give that more wearings. I may or may not review it in the future, depends on how good it turns out. I might just make a post about it if I get really disappointed. So yeah, I guess I'll see you guys in the next video, I guess. If you want me to touch more on any of these fragrances, let me know down in the comment section below. And I was gonna update you guys on how my life is going, but this video already is super long. So let's do that next time. And with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out, bye.